My name is Zachary McGuire, here to talk to you today about renewable distributed energy resource systems. Before we get really started on renewable distributed energy resource systems, we need to have a basic understanding of the U.S. electricity grid. Now, the U.S. electricity grid is based off centralized generation. What does that mean? Centralized generation is essentially building the grid around large power plants that are far away from demand centers like large cities. These power plants are also fueled by fossil fuels, coal and natural gas. Coal, natural gas, and power plants are two of the largest emitters of greenhouse gases, which commit to accelerated climate change, which is primarily what we're concerned here in the class on sustainability. Now, what are distributed renewable energy resource systems? These systems can include solar photovoltaic arrays, like seen in the picture here, solar thermal, which essentially is the same thing, but the panels actually have a fluid running through them that actually warm up your water. Small scale wind, so not the large turbines you might see driving on the highway, but smaller scale. And energy storage. These systems over recently have become very relevant. Why is that? Now, it's primarily due to reduction in technology cost in wind and solar. But it also has a lot to do with states implementing renewable energy portfolio standards, meaning that the states have to incorporate renewable energy onto their electricity generation makeup. Now, what creates the most productive place for distributed renewable energy resources? That often has to do with geographic position, meaning potential energy. Where does the sun shine the most, and where does the wind blow the most? The picture up here, and as you can imagine, for solar intensity, it's most intense in the southwest. For wind, it's primarily down the center of the country, kind of Tornado Alley. That also has to do a lot with political geography. So which states have renewable energy portfolio standards? And which states have energy efficiency standards, which often create incentive for distributed renewable energy resources? Tax incentives do the same thing. If you get a reduction on your taxes, or in turn, a payback via your taxes, that can produce very healthy incentives for renewable distributed energy resource systems. Now, there's three primary issues with renewable distributed energy resources. Intermittency is the number one. It means variability. The sun doesn't always shine, the wind doesn't always blow. That has havoc on overgeneration, reliability, and control and dispatch strategies for utilities that are trying to manage the energy grid. They need a certain amount of energy always available. And when the sun shines and when the wind blows, it causes a little bit of havoc. They might have to turn down their natural gas and coal plants to incorporate renewable energy and keep in a steady flow of electricity. Forecasting also has a bit, when is the wind going to blow? When is the sun going to shine? And high in capital intensity. Some of these systems are very capital intensive, meaning there's a lot of upfront cost, which is a barrier to entry for many consumers who want to enter in the market. Now, the most intelligent way to get these renewable energy resource systems, renewable distributed renewable energy resource systems online is through smart financing and innovative policy. Eliminating or at least reducing the upfront costs will bring a lot more people into the industry. Into the market. And also innovative policy, providing tax or other type of economic incentives along with possibly incorporating a renewable portfolio standard like many states have. Thank you.